Inside this alchemy of color, I feel what ZENCASSO feels.
ZENCASSO paints. Kick to the sea. I'm Zimbaba. And
I'm ZENCASSO.
And welcome to another episode of Alchemy of Color. Okay, ready to rock and roll, baby?
I'm witty.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Back into it. Back into another crazy adventure of ZENCASSO. Painting something strange and unusual. What in the hell are you doing right here?
I'm pushing a paint skin across the painting to make a shape.
Okay, that's cool. That's very interesting. Oh my god, you just painted Zenkiki's legs. Your mom had paint all over her legs. You know why she had paint on your legs?
Because I'm splashing.
You're splashing it all over the place. That's right. That's you, King of Splash. And not only are you the King of Splash, you're the King of Zing and Fling. But this painting, looking at it, kind of reminds me of a traditional Chinese watercolor painting. The feel of it right now, with the exception of these. Is that my... That's my tool. That's my woodwork tool. That's not for painting, you know. I put that in the art room so you can open the paint cans.
I know.
It's not for like throwing paint on a canvas. Why did you choose that? Why do you want to use that?
Never use it.
You never use it, but why would you use that? Why don't you just use a paintbrush?
Because I never used it before.
You never use it before, but do you use it because it's like fatter? You can hold more paint on it when you want to splash?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you want to do, huh? This is interesting style. This is you rolling the paint onto the canvas, layering the paint, layer after layer, rolling it on. What are you, a baker or a painter?
Painter.
That's what bakers do. They roll out bread onto a table. Well, I guess you're kind of a baker. You're an artistic baker. A baker of art. Amazing, beautiful art. Art that you can take in and eat with the eyes, but not with the stomach. Right? It's not chocolate cake. But it's a feast for the eyes. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love the colors there mixing. It looks like you're playing. When you paint, do you play?
Yes.
So art is playing and painting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like that guy Johnathan Meese, the German painter, the crazy guy. You know, sometimes we look at his paintings, and that's what he said. He said, "Art is painting, and art is playing. The world of art is playing." What does he say? He says the dictatorship of art will rule the world. So you're using the paint can to like create these round circular shapes on the painting. Is that a new thing you're doing?
No.
So,
I do that all the time.
Oh, you do that all the time? Yeah, sometimes I see you'll even take the round circular paint can and put it in the painting, and then you will write a Z on top of it, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of your invention. You like to do that?
Yeah, I always do it.
You always do it. That looks really cool. I like it when you do that. Because that's kind of your signature, your Z, like on your shirt right there. You know, I don't know if you noticed, but in the last shot over there, you could see in the background, you wrote, "Please subscribe." You spelled it wrong. Did you notice that?
No.
You spelled it wrong. It's not a paintbrush in your hand. What is that? Is that a stick?
Yes, it's a stick.
Oh, that's a chopstick. That's a Chinese chopstick. I don't think I've seen you do this before in a painting. Where you use a stick and you're pushing the colors.
Yeah.
It mixes kind of nice like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that why you did it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I do it.
So you like to mix the colors on the canvas different ways.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of artists, they don't do that. They mix the canvas, they mix the colors outside the canvas on a board or on a piece of glass, and then they apply it to the painting. But you don't do that. You prefer to mix it on the canvas. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow, look at all the colors you got going here. You know, it already looks really good. Many artists would say, hey, that's good right there. I just need to fill up the rest of the white areas with more interesting color movements like this, and I'll be pretty satisfied with this painting. But for you,
It's not.
it's not what?
Need a character.
You need a character. Look at the paint on your mom's leg. Why is there paint on her leg?
Because I splash.
Yeah, you're famous for the splash, huh? Hey, look at this. Here we go again. Here we go again. This is the thing ZENCASSO's the most famous for in the art studio. Going into the paint containers with the dirty brush, or in this case, my wood chisel, and dirtying up the paints inside. So when I open a color, what do I get? I get 1,000 different colors inside mixed with my color. Oh my god. Why do you do that?
Because I don't care.
I know you don't care, but I care. I like those groovy finger painting dabs at the bottom of the painting. Very nice. Delicious. And then what is this? Jando Tolo? What's Jando Tolo?
Top.
Oh, battling tops. You like to play with tops, but I don't know if you should be playing with tops on top of your painting, but you don't care, do you?
Yeah, I don't care.
It creates something interesting going on with the paint. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you like interesting, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I like interesting.
You like it, don't you? Yeah. But nothing is more interesting than Zen Baba. Is that correct?
No.
You know, I love this. You've got every technique in the book here. That looks great. I love how you're applying that paint. You know, there's this really talented artist I saw online from Seattle. I can't remember his name. He does all the painting just using his hand and his fingers, blending it. And you're putting what there? What's that?
Fingerprint.
Nah, it's not a fingerprint. That's your handprint.
Handprint.
Why do you want to put your handprint?
What? Because no is need some color there.
Jake's rock and roll.
Need some color there and some shape.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of nice. Especially now you're so young and you have your tiny 10-year-old handprint in the painting. And by the time you're 30 or 40, you'll look back at this painting and you'll go, wow, that was my hand when I was a little kid. I noticed you spilled the paint right here. Did you see that?
Yes.
You know why you spilled the paint?
I don't know.
Oh, because you're not paying attention, that's why. Hi Kung Fu, okay? Always pay attention to your surroundings. You remember what Bruce Lee said, huh? He said, don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. What does that mean?
Concentrate.
It means concentrate. It means pay attention. It means don't spill the paint, dummy! So, most artists, if they spill the paint on the floor, they'd stop painting, they go clean it up. Zen just took the black paint right there and splashed it across the painting, and then don't waste the paint, right?
Yes.
You don't want to waste paint, right?
Yeah?
So what did you think?
I think wasted is bad.
That's good. There's too many people waste things on this planet. So instead of wasted it, you decided to
Put it in my painting.
put it in your painting. I like that. That's a good way of thinking. If more people thought like that, we'd have less waste and pollution on the planet. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think wasting is bad.
That's right, it is bad. Right here, you're using my baking spatula. You know it's a baking spatula, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's for the cake to
Oh, yes.
That's it. Oh.
Mixing a cake.
Yeah, mixing a cake.
That's right, you're using for painting. You crazy man.
I'm a crazy man.
Here you go, painting your Z. Do you have to paint Z on all your paintings?
No. No, I don't need to.
You don't need to?
Yes.
Just sometimes you feel you want to, huh?
Yes.
What makes you feel you want to or don't want to?
Some paintings
Okay.
just need more space, so I put it. And some painting already
Already what? You don't mean needs more space. You mean some painting has too much space, right? So you want to
Yeah.
fill in the space. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah.
There you go, splashing your mom again. Space is part of composition. The composition of a painting of where something goes or where something doesn't go, where a shape should be or a line should be. And if the composition is good, it'll all match and it'll all like harmonize together. What are you drinking there?
珍珠奶茶
Zhenzu Naicha. What's Zhenzu Naicha in English?
bubble milk tea.
Bubble milk tea.
Don't be stubborn. Shit for my
Put it
mom.
in.
I'm pushing
Don't be
cars
stubborn.
now.
Put it in. Don't be stubborn.
See that? That's personality. That's what I want to see. If you have personality, people like that. No personality, then you're very dry. Your crazy little dance. Hey, don't throw down that brush. And you know, this part right here, I cut it out, but you're playing around and you got paint right on my lens and I had to clean my lens. Thanks a lot. Okay, back to the Z. What's that you're spraying on the canvas?
It's water.
Why are you spraying water?
Because I'm Leo.
I'm bored? Are you telling the truth? Huh?
No.
No. Water you put on the canvas, why?
Screwing around.
No, I don't think so. Before I taught you, you put water on the canvas, it makes the paints run together.
But didn't run.
Oh, it didn't run?
Yeah.
Okay, so this time you were kind of bored, huh?
Hmm.
Okay, here you go. You're starting the main character. Man, I really like how you attack the canvas with no fear and total courage, without any hesitation or worry of making a mistake. You're not afraid of what you paint, are you?
Yeah. I don't really care.
You just go for it, right?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, ZENCASSO is the master of relaxation and let go. That is great. I love that. You know, that's very soothing to watch, very relaxing to watch. Because when you do something so effortless, it makes you feel like very relaxed. Do you know what that means? Effortless.
Oh no.
Effortless means you do something without effort. Effort means to try. You don't really need to try, you just do, right?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, you do. That's what Bruce Lee said. Don't think, feel. And when you feel, you're just able to do without effort. And what's that on the head there?
It's like, what's the fish called?
The fish?
Yes, one kind of fish. It's like his head have a light.
Oh, yeah. Those fish that are really deep down in the ocean, and they have a little thing that goes over the top of their head and they have a light on it. You know why that light is there, right?
And then they can see.
They can see? No, that thing is there to attract other little fish. And when the other little fish come in front of the big fish, what does he do?
Eat it.
He eats them. That's right. That's right. And that thing on top of the fish's head is called a bioluminescence light. So that's where you got the idea. There you go, jumping over your painting. So that's where you got the idea, huh?
Yeah.
It came in your head. I'm going to put that on one of my paintings. And this part right here, are these the eyes of the
Yes.
character?
Uh-huh.
So the character has 3 eyes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And the part you're painting blue right now, what's that?
Teeth.
The teeth. Interesting. Interesting. You know, most creatures have white teeth, so why did you choose to have blue teeth?
Because the ocean is blue.
Ah, so you think a creature that was born in the ocean that's blue would have... It's possible for it to have blue teeth.
Yes.
Ah, that's very creative. Nice. And here we go again. You have no paintbrush. You're using just a chopstick to apply the paint onto the canvas. Is that a chopstick too, or is
Yes.
that paintbrush?
Is a paintbrush.
Oh, so this is just a thin paintbrush.
Yeah.
I like that, how you got the colors back there all mixed, and then you're coming over with these baby blue lines to create a pattern. That's very nice. You're not thinking about that, right? It just comes to you.
Comes to me.
See, here we go again. That's not a paintbrush, that's a chopstick. And you're putting what color is that? That was
That's a light yellow.
no, I'm talking about the color that you just applied before the dots. That's olive green, right?
Mm.
And you apply that olive green just right with the chopstick. And so it's interesting because it leaves these really nice streaks of paint going through it that you couldn't create with the paintbrush. That's very smart that you thought of that. You know? You just did that? Did you do that because you're lazy, or did you thought, oh, this is going to make a great pattern?
It's gonna make a great cannon.
Great pattern.
Great cannon.
Pattern.
Pattern.
And here he goes doing his funky dance. Zenkasso's funky dance. And now you're starting the main body of your character, right?
Yes.
The main body of your character. What color is that?
It's gray.
Is that gray or is that silver?
I think it's gray.
It's gray? Okay. And the paint underneath is still wet there, right? It's wet. It's not dry yet.
Yeah.
Right? So you put the gray on top of the wet paint like that. What's happening?
It's mixing.
It's mixing.
It's silver.
It's silver. Okay, it is silver. Okay. So it's mixing, and you like that, huh?
Yeah.
You like to mix it right there and let the paints talk to you and tell you what color they want to become.
Mhm.
That's nice. Even down here, it's kind of blackish, but then you got blue with the silver together. Very interesting. You know, a lot of people would think this is easy, but it's not. I've tried to do this, and it comes out looking like Muddied Confusion. That's already looking pretty interesting right now. What's the name of this character? Do you have a name for him?
Kick to the Z.
Kick to the Z. Hey, you didn't come up with that name. That's the name I came up with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why did I name it for you and you didn't name it? Hmm? What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Meow. Ooh, yeah, baby, shake it. You're happy when you paint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's good. When you're happy and you do something, you can do it really well. Well, going back to the question is why you didn't name the painting is I remember you were thinking about it a long time, and then I looked at the painting and I said, hey, it looks like he's kicking, and you did a Z. So kick to the Z, you know, kick to something can mean to do something. Hey, let's kick it. That means let's do it, right? Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah, in the movies they said, hey, let's kick it. Let's kick back. Kick back means to relax, right? Let's kick it. Let's do it. So kick to the Z means, oh, let's kick to planet Z. Means let's go to planet Z. You know, but also has a double meaning because kick to the Z means the character is kicking toward a Z. And this is very interesting. What are you doing right now?
Putting
Huh?
like paint.
I know you're putting paint, but what are you doing? Explain it to people.
I'm putting water paint.
No, you're signing your name. All artists, what do?
Segment.
Sign their name. That's right. But you're not doing it with the paintbrush. What are you using?
I'm using a 工具.
Gongju. Gongju is Chinese for tool. It's a tool. I already told you the name in English. It's called a wood chisel.
Wood chisel.
Yeah, it's for cutting and trimming wood. So why did you want to do this with the wood chisel and you didn't want to use it with the paintbrush?
Because I never used to doing like this.
You never used a tool like this to write your name?
Yeah.
And so you thought, oh, this will be cool. It's kind of interesting. It kind of It looks very Halloweeny.
It's Halloweeny.
Halloweeny would mean something like something you'd see on Halloween or some kind of scary movie where they have the writing sliced onto the screen. Know what I mean? So it kind of looks like that. It's got this very unique scratched quality to it. And you know something I really like about how you paint? I love how you sign your name, because every time you sign it different. It's not exactly the same. Your name becomes the painting. Like even this, look at that. The other ones here you did really thin, and then this O you are doing it really big. Do you enjoy using this to create art with?
Yeah. It's very
Very what?
enjoyable.
It's very enjoyable to use that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
See, most people wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. An artist would say, I need brushes. I need all these fancy brushes, these expensive brushes to make me a great artist. But brushes don't make the artist. What makes the artist?
Yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Correct. That's right. You make the art. It's not the brush that can make you an artist. So a lot of people think they need to buy the best paintbrushes, the most expensive paint and equipment. They have to use the highest quality canvas, and they have to have an art studio in New York. Everything has to be perfect, and then they can become an artist. But that's not true, right?
Yeah.
That's right. It's the artist that makes the art. It's not the equipment that makes the artist. And you're living proof of that. I mean, look at this painting. You use everything to paint a painting. Even an old chopstick and a wood chisel. You even use old dried paintbrushes. And why are they dry, ZENCASSO?
Because I didn't.
You didn't wash it, so what happens to your brushes when they don't get washed?
They dry.
They dry, and you become the paintbrush assassin. I tell you what, I can't count how many brushes that you have murdered and dried to the bone in this art studio since you were 5 years old.
30.
30? Ha! My butt. More like 3,330.
You're exaggerating.
You don't even know what exaggerating means. What's it mean?
I don't know.
I just saw your mom's dancing hand. Now I know where you get that half a box of crazy from. Zenkiki is a freak. And what's this?
Star.
It's a star, that's right. Do you want to be a star?
No.
Why don't you want to be a star?
Interesting.
Not interesting. Same for me. A star means a famous person. To be famous is not important.
Oh, that's important.
It's important to make money, maybe, but it's not important for you as a person. For you as a person, the most important thing is to be happy, to be content, and to live a nice life. A lot of people that are famous or rich, they're not happy or content.
Yeah.
Are you yawning?
Yes.
What the hell? You know, to be happy and content. You know, a lot of people say, if I have money, I will be happy and content. That's not true. Money doesn't make you happy. You make yourself happy. Like when you're painting back there and I see you dancing and enjoying yourself, it's you that are making yourself happy through the art of creation. It's not by making money that makes you happy. Yeah, if you get money, you'll be happy, right? Like someone win the lotto. If you won a lot of money, would you be happy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's natural, right? But money doesn't make you happy. ZENCASSO and his crazy dance and his painting, that's true happiness. I'm the same way. When I paint, I will stand up, do a little dance, sing a little song. It's because I'm happy, I'm satisfied with what I've done, you know? There's a great sense of satisfaction when you create, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? When you create something, it makes you feel what?
Happy.
Happy, right? I like this thing you're doing right now. What is that?
十字.
十字. Oh.
十字.
You know what that is? That's a cross.
十字.
You know it's a cross, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's 基督教.
That's right. Symbol of Christianity. And that thing you're banging your head into is one of the lights we made for our film shoot. Yeah, cross. You drew a cross. What makes you want to draw a cross? Just for what reason?
Nothing.
Because of the shape only?
I think so.
You just thought of the shape
Yes.
and you wanted to paint it on?
Yeah.
So, more interesting shapes and things on your painting is more enjoyable for you?
Yeah. It's more enjoyable.
Right, this is looking great. I like this 2021 ZENCASSO. And there's a Tai Chi tool. Tai Chi tool is a Tai Chi symbol. And you have a squirrely thing coming down from your fish antenna with an arrow pointing toward the character, and Z. And Zen is the essence of Planet Z. Alright, Zen, that was a great painting. Fantastic. Okay, I hope you all dig this painting. I know I really did. It's amazing. The colors jump out, and the way he created the background is, in my eyes, is very spectacular.
我是 ZENCASSO 我是混血，流着中国人的血。Please subscribe, okay? And don't forget to hit the gong notification.
Notification!
Notification.
There you go. Nailed it.